You know, sometimes when you're so close to accomplishing something, so close to being at the end of a cycle, so close to the pinnacle of what you've been striving for so long, sometimes that's when things try and just pop up and really deter you from your path or discourage you from moving forward. And honestly, in those moments, that's when you're supposed to pick up the pace and really continue through those hardest moments, through the moments where you feel like I've been going at this for so long and I'm so tired. Those are the moments where you're supposed to continue to pick up the pace and continue on your path, because that's when the blessings be right around the corner. And if you just stop and give up, then you could miss all the blessings that are right around the corner. It's just very interesting because I know a lot of people can relate to this. Like, you be trying to do something and then things just seemingly pop up trying to like discourage you from what you're trying to do, and you don't even be trying to do nothing bad. You be trying to just strive and just do it, and things be popping up. This is your message. There was no intro to this because the energy is heavy, and I'm just here to be that beacon of light to anyone who is going through the same thing and trying to keep going and do stuff, and then seemingly things keep popping up, because Lord knows I know, like, what has been going on. Like, the energy has just been so this. But regardless, sometimes you need the chaos and destruction to destroy what is already put in place, so that what's new can grow and unfold. Like the whole tower card thing. I don't know, is this the tower? It looks like it could be. Like, sometimes things need to fall in order to rise. Like how some farmers like to burn the field before they start planting afresh, because sometimes it's easier to start over after everything is gone and over. Once the chaos and destruction passes, then it's lighter and easier. And I feel like that's the mass majority of what the collective is going through. And it's interesting how I use the analogy of fertile ground and planting and all that, because we literally got the fertile ground card, so that just adds more emphasis into what I was trying to say. Sometimes in order to bring in the new, you have to get rid of the old and what no longer serves you, and it's easier said than done. But hey, we're striving. The collective I read for, we lead with the truth. And because we're so truthful and honest and honorable and genuinely striving to do our best in life, we're going to make it. The energy was kind of heavy, so I just wanted to just start off without an intro. However, I trust everyone is doing well. I trust everyone is not letting these chaotic energies overtake them. I trust that everyone is striving and persevering through, regardless of things trying to deter you from your path. Because Lord have mercy. It's been quite a journey for us all, and I'm just grateful that regardless of the moments where we feeling stagnant and not feeling like continuing and moving forward, we still continue to. Because that's easier said than done, and in those moments sometimes we're like, you know what, screw it. But we just need to continue to trust the path regardless, because we're all being divinely guided. the collective I read for is constantly being divinely guided by their intuition, their divine highest selves, their ancestors, their spirit guides and angels that watch over them. And we're all being divinely guided because we all have specific reasons why we're here. And even if the reasons why we're here may not seem as gargantuan as others, we're still here for a reason, even if it's only to enlighten others and be their catalyst for change. Even if we're only here to save someone who was crossing the street from being run over. Even if we're only here to see someone less fortunate and just assist them and give them a hand. Even if we're just here to bring forth a child that's gonna be a catalyst for major change, and that's it. Regardless of our journeys, we have to continue to trust the path because we're here for a reason. Sometimes the people that have been hurt the most are some of the best people, or some of the best healers, or some of the best lovers and nurturers and providers, but only because sometimes we've been hurt so much that we just feel so much, and we don't want other people to feel that same way that we felt. So we try to overcompensate so that those around us don't have to feel the way we felt. And it's easier said than done. However, I feel like if it wasn't for the incredibly sensitive people, then we truly, truly would be out of balance. Because just as we have people who care too much, just as we have empaths, we still have narcissists. And there has to be a healthy balance in this world, regardless of we not liking the opposite of what it is. Sometimes, in order to recognize the issues in people, sometimes you see the issues and resonate because you see aspects of yourself in them. And I'm not trying to say that I once heard someone say that we each have a balance of narcissism and empathy in us, but some just tip to one side over the other and lead with that. However, I believe it's healthy to have at least a healthy balance and be in the middle so that you can recognize when you're overgiving and recognize when you're not giving enough to yourself, and recognize the polarities of things, and not just be like, oh, well, I'm an empath, blah, 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 or I'm narcissist, blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you can easily spot things in people because you have it inside yourself. Don't allow this heavy energy that's been raining over the collective to deter you and stifle you from your path. I know that a lot of people, a lot of collective have been going through a lot of grief lately. And some of you have been going through betrayals, be it your family, friends, co-workers, or whatever. But balance is being restored. Balance is always restored. Always. So regardless of the heavy energy, we gotta keep on trucking. I really did not want to do this message today because I really wasn't feeling it, but I feel like sometimes when I'm not really at my highest energy, I still need to be present and still show up for the collective, because sometimes that's when people really resonate with my messages. Interesting enough. However, the collective has been going through it, but the collective is also so wonderful because regardless, we still consistently try and show up for ourselves, for our family and loved ones, regardless of the tension, regardless of the pressure, regardless of everything that we're feeling. We still choose to show up every day, regardless of the people around us that are triggering us, regardless of the energy vampires, regardless of the people that are constantly trying to discourage us from moving forward. We still continue to do so. Make sure y'all taking time out for emotional self-care. It's hilarious because this is always something that comes out, but it's true though. Make sure y'all taking time out for emotional self-care. Heal your inner wounds. Heal what's plaguing you. Just go inwards and do what yourself is calling for you to do for yourself. Just take some time and forget about all your obligations, all of the external forces, and just take some time to be with yourself and nurture yourself, because ultimately you have to nurture your vessel so that it can nurture you. I wish I was home, I wish I was back there where there's love overflowing. There's been so many emotions, a vast majority of the collective is so emotional right now, going through so many emotions. That includes myself, man. I've been going through it, not in a negative sense, but Lord, just so many interesting things that just be happening, trying to just make us want to just but hey, no, we're going to stay on course. We're going to continue to love ourselves, love our real ones in our lives, and strive for those who truly ride for us, regardless of all of these external energies trying to make us not feel like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing. Make sure you're taking time out to explore, even if it's not like exploring your environment, your neighborhood, or new things, new topic, new knowledge. Just take time out to explore yourself. Explore things within you that you maybe don't pay much attention to. Take time out to nurture aspects of yourself that you don't normally think about. Take time to be with yourself and truly connect with yourself and explore new realms within yourself, because truly, truly, that's how you get somewhere. turning inwards and pouring into yourself and nurturing yourself just as much as you nurture others. A lot of the collective has been going through a soul awakening, because I did a reading earlier and that came out. The soul awakening card came out. Yeah, it's coming out again. Make sure y'all aren't succumbing to your ego and excesses. Be it your little addictions that you got. Be it social media. Be it a little puff. Be it a little... why did I do it like that? Oh my God. Be it a little sniff. Be it a little whatever you got. Just please act in moderation. Because sometimes we like to hide in our comfort zones. And they can tend to stifle us and stifle our growth and development. So it's good to have moments where you do what you need to do to escape, but there are also moments where we need to strive to be extremely present and not try and drown our sorrows or what we're going through in substances or social media or intercourse or whatever your poison is. Just don't succumb to the excesses, because ultimately they bring you up for a second and then you go right back down after that. And ultimately, I want to be good for the long run. I'm tired of being good for short term. I want to be good for the long term. I don't have to worry about, when I come down from not having this, or when I get off of social media, or when I have no access to social media. Like, all these things are drugs itself, because even if you're not snorting something or smoking something or whatever, food is still a drug. And we gotta strive to have the balance and harmony in everything, so that we can truly manifest what we truly desire into our lives. So regardless of the egos and excesses, we still need to strive to have the balance and the harmony. And I know it's easier said than done, because sometimes it feels so good to just drown yourself in temporary pleasure. But in the long run, it's only temporary. And we are striving for the sun. We're striving to be blissed out forever. We're striving for our manifestations to come in. So, but ultimately, this is the end goal, this is the end game, and this is where a mass majority of the collective is going to end up, because we've been doing the work thus far, and we haven't given up thus far. So if we just continue on the path, then without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to make it to the sun. And if anyone was having a bad day, just know that the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow.